Hey guys, this is Jessie of Dirt Don't Hurt Adventures. I want to give you a little overview of Tuckahoe State Park, located in Queen Anne's, Maryland. This is one of our favorite places to come camping. One, because it's pretty close to us, and two, because we really enjoy the layout of this campground. As you can see, all the sites are wonderfully maintained. They're not right on top of each other. You have plenty of space in between each site. The bathhouse is located in the center of each loop, which there's an electric and non-electric loop. And if you're in the inner part of the loop, there is a path that takes you directly to the bathhouse. And if you are on the outer loop, there are designated paths that take you to the bathhouse. That way you're not cutting through somebody's site. Here's a look at the inside of the women's side. They have 3 sinks and a hand dryer. They provide hand soap for you. There are 2 shower stalls, one being a handicap stall. They have 3 stalls to use the bathroom, one being handicapped. This is a pretty clean bathroom. I've never had any issues with this bathroom, and we come here quite often. They also have an area off to the right where the bathroom stalls are. That is just like a mirror and a countertop. So if you needed to plug in and blow dry your hair or anything, you're good to go. And there's 2 mirrors there, so you're not hogging the sink area, which is wonderful. I wish all campgrounds would do this. This is outside of the bathhouse. I'm just going to go around so you can see what everything looks like. This is the front part of it where the women's side is. And to get to the men's, you have to walk around to the back side of this. And you can see some of the trails I was talking about earlier that lead you to the bathhouse. These are like the designated trails that anybody can use that do not cut through sites. On the back side is where the men's restroom is, and also a room to wash your dishes. You can see across from our site, the road to your left there is a kayak canoe launch. You can also see the sign for the designated path for the bathroom, and I'll walk you over to the launch so you can check that out. I've sped this up just a little bit because it is a little bit of a walk down to the water. I just want you to be aware of that if you come up to go kayaking and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I have to walk my kayak down this far. But it is a little bit of a walk, but it's worth it. It's pretty cool. We've kayaked back here a couple times, and it's a stream that'll take you to the left. You can't really go to the right. There's too many fallen down trees, but it is worth checking out. And also, when you get to the end of this ramp where you put the kayaks in, if you look off to your left, there are a bunch of hiking trails back here that kind of lead you all in the woods that's by the campground. And then they also take you out to the main road where there is frisbee golf. You can see when we get to the end of this that it's a little muddy back here, just so you're aware. And some of the trails back here can actually get quite muddy as well. So if it's just rain, just be aware that if you're going to go on a hike, definitely make sure you have like your hiking boots on, because you don't want to walk back here in brand new white shoes. They're not going to make it. This is just one of the trails that is located by the actual non-electric loop. I really like this trail. It has a couple different ways you can go. And you can tell like they just repaired this bridge. They're great at keeping up on the maintenance here, which is fantastic. You can see coming up here on the left, this is where you would pick up your firewood. There's a little box on the inside, and it's $5 a bundle. You can just slip that in and take it. They do ask that you return your bag when you're done with it, though. As you're leaving on the left, this is where like the group camping is. A lot of the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts come back here to do different activities. They actually have like a rope course that you can partake in on certain days if you're not part of the group camping. Leaving the non-electric loop, you can see on your right-hand side the electric loop. And if you go straight, there is a playground. And there's also another trail back there, which is my favorite trail in the whole place. So definitely want to check that out. They do have a place where you can pump out the larger RVs, and that is also on the right as you're leaving. Don't forget to check out the rest of Tuckahoe State Park. Just don't stay in the campground area. They have a lot to offer. You definitely do want to check out Atkins Arboretum. I believe they ask for a $5 donation if you're going to hike on their trails. But it's definitely worth it because they have some really cool sculptures located back there. So don't forget to stop by Atkins Arboretum. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.